vendors have been going on GeM as a platform. So we have a total of 9,000 plus vendors from Goa who are registered on GeM, of which around 2,000, approximately 2,000 are MSE vendors. And they have been further bifurcated into 300 plus women entrepreneurs, around 30 reserve category MSEs and 1,500 other MSEs. Numbers may not be looking very promising for the time being, but the state government is also helping us take some initiatives so that this number grows and the Goa sellers are also able to take the benefit of all of it. And I should say even the purchases made by the Goa buyers on GeM kind of shows a similar picture how the entire platform was performing in terms of giving business to MSCs. Even Goa, since inception, the average percentage of business going to MSCs is 58%, at par with the average of the entire total at 55%. Now, the crucial part, while most of the MSCs coming from the state at times think that if they come on board or their buyers come on board on their platform, their business will be gone, which is not true. Because apart from getting their regular business from the state government buyers, they also get a larger buyer share from different states and the central CPSCs and central buyers. Which is evident from the numbers here. If we talk of the Goa state buyers' purchases from the MSCs since inception, it's 2.27 crore only. While the same set of MSCs from Goa got a business of 11 plus crores from the other state buyers and 217 crores of business from the central government buyers. So, which says that this is the only possible way to make sure that the MSCs of the state grows and get the business from across the nation is to come on GeM. So, while earlier they were only competing with supplying to the state government buyers only, now they will supply to the entire business buyers. So that's about it from our side. The intent of the presentation was to tell you as to how we are growing and how we are taking along all the sellers and how the Goa sellers can benefit of it. So anyone has a yes.
So if there are any questions on the presentation by the media or sellers, or about generally about how GeM functions, etc., based on the presentation, you are free to ask and answer.
Can you explain the process of GeM Sahai app possibility? We have heard about it for the first time.
That's too technical a question. We surely can help you with that. We'll align Mr. Kenneth Alfonso with the business facilitator. Because that may not be relevant to the entire and all the audience. If you have any queries related to that and if you want to onboard, that's a simple procedure, but we'll take you through the step-by-step process. That's not an issue.
हेलो, गोवा में कौन से एक्टर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ऐसे सेल्स और ट्रेडर के बीच ये होता है? एक्टर कौन सा ज़्यादा से?
ये डेटा थोड़ा सा involved in nuances. If you want this data, you can share that data for me.
एक्टर का नाम तो
वो आपको डिजाइन कर दूँगा.
So normally what happens is like when we try to do logging on the system, most of the time the server is down. Is there a way out a person can help us to register? Because I have a list of entrepreneurs who really want to register. So can the person
So I'll tell you something. Probably that they have a reason a year ago or something. We have ramped up our NIC service, and sometimes depending on how the traffic is, sometimes it's too much of peak. Peak of traffic coming on the platform. But we've been able to resolve almost 99% of those. But if you are still facing those instances, those can be shared with the nodal officer. I mean, with Kenneth or with me. We'll try to align our tech team to resolve this.
ओपन फॉर लोकल का कुछ यहाँ पर ये होता है?
मैं जो समझ पा रहा हूँ आपका सवाल ये है कि क्या हम स्टेट बायर्स का लोकल से खरीद सकते हैं? तो अच्छा सवाल है आपका, क्योंकि लोकल इकोनॉमी इम्पैक्ट नहीं होनी चाहिए. उसी कारणवश GeM पे हमने एक फंक्शनैलिटी डेवलप कर दी. तो कोई भी अगर स्टेट बायर चाहता है कि पर्टिकुलर आइटम में या मल्टीपल आइटम्स में वो लोकल सप्लायर से ले, तो बायर के डिस्क्रिप्शन पे वो फिल्टर लगा सकते हैं कि उसमें सिर्फ उसी पर्टिकुलर पिन कोड या उसी पर्टिकुलर स्टेट के बायर्स पार्टिसिपेट करता है. Because none of the, I mean, even GeM doesn't want that any of the local economy should be impacted. by coming onto the portal. So that has been taken care of. But the decision will be taken by the buyer if they want to procure it.
Question from you. What has been the success rate of GeM since its inception? And what do you attribute it positively to?
I think it's a very question. I mean, what do you mean by success rate?
Success rate, and whatever you are intending to do through GeM, how far you have succeeded in that venture, and what is your, the trajectory graph? What is your future graph showing in this regard?
So, GeM was initially incubated with a mandate from the Honorable Union Cabinet that we initially facilitate only the procurement of goods and services. And like we've been able to portray in the graph that we have shown, the trajectory has been extremely good. And if I'm not wrong, talking of the central government buyers itself, there's an approximately 7 lakh crore worth of annual procurement in goods and services. And within a very small span of 6-7 years, we've been able to attain 1 lakh crore of annual GMV target. This year we'll be able to do, we are anticipating that we'll be able to do 2 lakh crore worth of GMV targets. And if we go with that trajectory, I'm sure within the next 3 years, if not more, we'll be able to cover at least the goods and services. And the maximum growth has been shown by the central public sector enterprises, which some of them have been able to go to a level of even 80 to 85% of their overall goods and service procurement through GeM. We are trying to replicate the same numbers even in case of states, and we foresee that maybe in next 3-4 years we'll have the entire set of state and central government buyers onboarded, and we probably would maybe, I mean it's under discussion that maybe the work contracts may also come, but still under discussion. But for now, our mandate is only for goods and services.
Since Mr. Vikas has a busy schedule, he'll be leaving the premises. So before he leaves, he'll be sharing a few words on the general seller experience in Goa.
GeM म्हणटा ती सिस्टम गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियान 2016 सालासून चालू केल्या आणि आज हो संवाद जो ऑल इंडिया प्रोग्राम चल्ल्या बेसिकली हे सेलर्स जे आसात ऑलरेडी तांचे कडेन इंटरेक्ट करपाक आनी बीडीआय कडेन उलोवन तांकां हाचें म्हत्व सांगपाक की ही सिस्टम जी आसा ही बरी सिस्टम हातून आज मेरेन जवळ 1 लाख कोटी क्रॉस जाल्ले आसा परचेसीस गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियाचे जावं ते बाकीचे स्टेट गव्हर्मेंट पब्लीक सेक्टर अंडरटेकिंग म्हणटकच हातून सुद्दां स्टेट गव्हर्मेंटान फाटीं सगळ्या डिपार्टमेंटांक सांगलां की तुमी ऑन बोर्ड जायात आनी जशें की तुमचो एक क्वेश्चन आशिल्लो की गोंयांत जे आसा ते गोंयच्यानूच परचेज करूंक जाता काय म्हणून आनी ही तातूंत सिस्टम आसा जर आमकां गोवा गव्हर्मेंटान हारयलें की आमी एक टेंडर काडलां हें टेंडर आमी किंवा ही आमची कोटेशन आसा हें गोंया भितरूच घेवचें तुमची एक सलाह जाय आसता की आमी हे भायल्या ट्रेडरा बरोबर कम्पीट करूं शकतले काय ना.
So we have the Pan India GeM Seller Samvad, which is basically a platform that has been created so that the sellers who are on GeM can have a discussion with GeM officials and also with the media. This is a platform where the sellers can share their experiences with the media, their testimonials, how things have been easy, and also help other people to get on board GeM. Especially in a state like Goa where the potential is huge in terms of the seller base and the buyer base. This will help more people get on board and make the platform a little more vibrant. this is organized by GeM officials, which is Government E-Marketplace, and they have brought the sellers on board. And we will also have an interaction with the media, where the media can also raise their questions to the sellers as to how the experience has been. This is basically what this is. This is a Pan India event, and this is the Panaji event.
What is the motive like? What actually you are trying to do with the vendors?
Right. So basically, the entire idea behind this is that we get more sellers to sign up on GeM. So GeM is, as you know, the public procurement platform for Indian government and all the government officials in India. So you have the central government offices, state government offices, cooperative societies. All of these buy whatever they require for their activities through this platform. So if more people are on board from, let's say, the state of Goa, then these sellers will be able to sell directly to these offices. And pretty soon, GeM will be one of the only modes through which government will make these procurements. We're moving towards that. And the faster these sellers and vendors get on board on GeM, it will be better for both. Because for the buyers also, there will be a lot more of options to choose from. And for the sellers also, it will be a source of revenue.
What is the main motive? Like basically, you want to procure, sell, and buy the goods. And is it an idea to export or something like that?
No. So basically, one of the main motives of the entire platform is to ensure transparency in the entire procurement process. It is one of the means of ensuring clean governance because it is both paperless, like they said. It is easy for the seller. There is very little scope for any sort of wrongdoings within this platform, and ease of use basically. So ease of governance, clean governance, all of these components are built into this GeM portal. And with such events, the feedback that the GeM officials get from the sellers, they will keep improving.
What is the procedure to get registered?
So yeah, again, processes like the procedures are like nitty-gritties of this thing, and there is a state business facilitator whose contact we'll be sharing, and any seller who wishes to get on board is always free to get in touch with the business facilitator, who will be handholding the entire process.
आपका नाम मैडम?
सुनीता रंजन।
जेम के बारे में अभी क्या पता है?
ऑनलाइन ईमेल सर्विस अच्छा है, सब कुछ सारे ऑर्डर मतलब उस पर आते हैं, फिर हम लोग भरते हैं।
तो गोवा में कैसे अच्छा है?
रिस्पॉन्स भी अच्छा है।
लोग क्या करने का है ऐसा? जेम का बारे में ऐसा क्या करने का है?
क्या करना है इसमें? क्या है, जेम में इंक्वायरी आता है कि यहाँ पे निकला है सप्लायर तो इसके लिए आता है, पूरे इंडिया का आता है, तो हम लोग सर्च करते हैं, तो फिर इसको भरते हैं, फिर
लोगों ने फ़ायदा लिया।
My name is Ashish Ranjan. My farm name is Neethi Enterprises. We are based at Vasco, Goa.
So what is this GeM is all about?
GeM is good क्योंकि पहले जो टेंडर प्रोसेस था, गवर्नमेंट का प्रोक्योरिंग प्रोसेस था, उसमें कुछ चुनिंदा वेंडर लोग को जाता था, तो उसमें ट्रांसपेरेंसी नहीं रहता था और कंपटीशन नहीं रहता था, तो उसमें क्या गवर्नमेंट को लॉस होता था। इसमें क्या है कि अभी एक ही इंक्वायरी एनीबडी कैन एक्सेस फ्रॉम अक्रॉस इंडिया, तो उसमें क्या रेट सबको कॉम्पिटिटिव मिलता है और गवर्नमेंट को फ़ायदा है, और बहुत से लोग उसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। इट्स गुड।
How can people get involved in this?
They have to register, they have to open a form, take GST number and register on the GeM portal. That is the basic procedure for registering the GeM.
So you are happy with this?
We are happy, but something required to be improved in the system, in the portal also.
So you recommend people should join in?
People should join in large across India, but something to be improved from GeM side also, क्योंकि कुछ टेक्निकल इश्यूज है इसमें।